Success is always temporary. After everything is said and done, you'll only be left with the legacy that you have created. Unfortunately, the Khans didn't realize that throughout their career and are thus facing repercussions for their actions. Hi, and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Tanya, and if you're watching us on Facebook, give our page a like, and if you're watching us on YouTube, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Coming back to the story, in this video, I will tell you how disgruntled Hindus demolished the Khan supremacy in Bollywood. Let's begin. The Indian audience, which once created invincible stardom for the Khan trio, is now refusing to watch their films. The empire of Khans is gradually being razed to dust, and Hindus are at the forefront of it. Gone are the days when the names of Shahrukh, Salman and Aamir would guarantee a hit. As of today's scenario, the charm of the Khans of Bollywood might bring the audience to the theatre on an opening day, but is not good enough to sustain the hype. Bollywood has become a content-driven industry. The films like The Kashmir Files and Kartikeya 2 and Rocketry are proof that content is king. The Khans have been replaced by various young actors like Vicky Kaushal, Ayushmann Khurrana and Siddharth Malhotra, who are willing to break all the stereotypes. Let's do some maths. Earlier, the box office collection used to decide whether the film is a hit or a flop. Thus, we'll go by the box office trend only. Let's talk about Shahrukh Khan and his box office worth. Shahrukh Khan's last hit was Happy New Year. Shahrukh's charisma was the only thing that attracted the audience, and the film managed to earn huge profits. The film's budget was around 100 crores and its worldwide collection stood at 377.21 crores, with a profit of 277.21 crores and a return on investment of 73.49%. The film was declared a super hit. However, his last film was Zero. The movie justified its name. While the budget of the film was 200 crore rupees and the prospective collection was believed to be 346.98 crores, the film hardly collected 186 crore rupees. A net loss of 160.98 crore rupees. Now talking about Mr. Perfectionist. His last hit was Dangal. The film's budget was 70 crore rupees and its gross collection was 538.03 crore rupees, which means a profit of a total of 468.03 crore rupees. The whopping return on investment stood at 86.99%. Aamir's recently released Laal Singh Chaddha was his last flop. The budget of the film was 180 crore rupees. Its worldwide gross now stands at 130 crores. Since the prospective collection was said to be 336.582 crore, the film had to face a loss of 206.582 crore rupees. Sabki Jaan Bhaijaan has given multiple blockbusters, but it was Tiger Zinda Hai that crossed all the marks. Made on a budget of only 75 crore rupees, the film's worldwide collection was 565.1 crore rupees, leading it to earn a profit of total of 490.1 crore rupees. But now, the films like Radhe and Tubelight define the career graph of Salman Khan. The budget of the film Radhe was 110 crore rupees. It could only collect 18.33 crore rupees worldwide, despite the fact that its prospective collection was 205.403 crore rupees with a net loss of 187.073 crores. Now, the question arises that what led to the demolition of Khan's stardom? You see, the majority of the population in India is Hindu. Living in a country where majority is Hindu, one cannot afford to get involved in anti-Hindu propaganda and expect the audience to fall for his or her traps. This is exactly the case. In 2015, suddenly for Aamir and his wife Kiran Rao, the country where they earned name, fame and money became unsafe for their children. Adding salt to the fire, he also played a protagonist in a film titled PK, which was a propaganda against Hindu religion. The film mocked Hindu gods and hurt the religious sentiments of the community. Although Salman Khan has a well-oiled and cash-pumped PR machinery to back him up, it couldn't save him from inviting the wrath. Sushant Singh Rajput's death irked the Indian audiences like never before, and they were in no mood to tolerate Salman Khan's PR shenanigans. It was the beginning of an end to Salman Khan's hegemony. Shahrukh Khan, I believe, would have barely felt any difference in his stardom despite the controversies that he has been ridden with. But then he gave the most heartbreaking statement. There is extreme intolerance in India. This ruined his career. Moreover, the films like Race, which were laden with propaganda, added salt to the fire. It was the end of the roads for Shahrukh Khan. The Khans have fallen into their own pits. It is a curtain down on the era of Khans. The kingdom of the Khans appears to be facing an unprecedented threat. In short, it's over for Khans.